Good afternoon to my YouTube subscribers, to my Lotto Art members. This is D Love. Today is Tuesday. It is now 5:30 p.m. Just gonna show y'all something I've been doing, working on the Pick 4, my studies. This is what the results were as of January 6th. You could see I made 558 with 059 in Connecticut, and then January 8th, 218 North Carolina, California, 152 900 in Pennsylvania, 712 for 549. That was January 14th. And January 15th, 812. It's my mother's birthday. Got that for 1800, $2 straight. And then I played New Jersey, 1389, quartered box for $93. The thing here was I really was thinking straight, but I changed my mind. I had a feeling that I wouldn't catch anything. I didn't really study one specific state when I made this bet. So that's why I ended up boxing it, because I said I'd probably end up not getting it straight because of that. So then I caught triple threes in Florida. The day I was studying Florida and some other states, I kept seeing um, coming up my workout with doubles for basically low odds. I kept seeing low odds, like two, 3 odds low. And I said, wow. I said triple ones or triple threes coming out somewhere in one of these states. So I played it all over. I was gonna play it for $1. I changed my mind and went trying to stay budgeted and went and played it a quarter. Okay, so then after that, on the January 24th, yesterday evening, I caught 9237 for 4500. All right. So I'm just going to show you guys now what I did and how I did it. So I hope you know this will help you out in some ways too. Just give me a minute here. Trying to get this set up right. Okay. I bet you're good. All right, here we go. Now, what happened? I want to show you guys why I caught the how I caught the 299237. Okay, let's look at this is my workout sheet that Mike helped me create that I wanted. What I have, some of y'all know in the lotto that we do the 1 2 3 4 system. Well, and I do 1 2 3 4 5. But anyway, we're tracking the low, right? So here is 4 lows, 4 highs, and I have them as yellow. And here 2 highs, 2 lows, 3 lows, 1 high, right? So basically, what I seen was, if you notice, the green represent 2 lows, right? So every time I notice the 2 lows is more patterns than the other average patterns, because there's 6 patterns for 2 lows, there's 4 patterns for 3 lows, there's 4 patterns for 1 low, and 1 pattern for 4 lows, of course. So with that knowledge there, I was banking on 2 lows, but then I started thinking what will come next. So I was seeing here, remember this is the number here, right? So I was looking at the sum 19. So I saw here odd, 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 meaning the sums, right? So look, three, three, 3 evens. So you got 3 evens, 1 even, 3 evens, 1 even, 1 even, 1 even. And I said, wow. Then it went 2 evens, and then back 1 even. I said it was going to be 1 even. I'm going to tell you why. I went here to study North Carolina, and because I study patterns, and that's really one of my things that I've got to look, got used to after about 5 years now, 4 or 5 years, 4.5 years, I've been doing it. When I saw this here, I remember what usually happens. Am I on the right thing here? Got the wrong. Hold on, I got the wrong state here for this one. Yeah, this is Jersey. I knew that was something wrong. Excuse me, guys. I had studied that, and then I decided to do this tape. Try to make this kind of not so long. This is just for a lot of odds people, so they'll be able. And some of you guys, I know you have SUG pick 3, 4, so that's one of the reasons to I'm showing you. But if you don't, hey, you can still have understand the concept, and maybe if David kind of emulate what I'm trying to do here, it might work. Anyway, you see right here the it came OOEO 7723. Well, what made me realize, I noticed that I said these two here was going to reverse, and it's going to stay, and it's still going to. So then it's going to make it two O's here and one O there. And so that's what I did. So now there was two ways I can do it. I'm going to tell you both ways. I go in a lot of odds, and using the combined winners, I put in the last previous draw, which was 7723. And you can even tell right in there those are the same three numbers here in the back are the same three numbers that came out, right? And so then I went, put in 0905, right? And you put in all the previous four numbers, 2195, and the last one, and which is, look, see this same three numbers there, three in the front and back, again, 29125. Click apply. Click apply. You'll get a lot of low numbers because most of them were repeated numbers. I think it should come out to 3,296, something like that. Yeah, look, 3,229. All right, bang. So now it reduced it from 10,000 to 3,000. This was what's so awesome about Lotto odds. The combined winners. A lot of people don't notice. And you come here and you're doing your odd and even patterns. See, here, you look over here in this area, you'll get confused. You see, I say you have to see the numbers as patterns. And once you see them as patterns, it's easier to manipulate it. So based on the history here and the patterns, right? You see here, just let me know right here what two patterns are popular. You see the first three, high, low, low, high, low, low. I look at that like the pick 3. So I only look at three numbers. The one is like an extra ball, a bonus ball to me. So I noticed that high, low, low came out combined 11 times because this wasn't here at the time, right? So if you look here, you'll see right here, it came 3 times in a row. High, low, low, high, low, low, high, low, low, right? I said to myself, it's going to come back, right? So what I did was I turned everything off and I put this on, right? And I realized something, right, as I'm going on. So now I closed this out and I went to the even and odd, right? And I said, now, what do I like in there? And so with the even and odd, excuse me, trying to roll this down. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the even odd. When I said that it's gonna flip, then this will be two odds in the back and then OE in the front. So that's what I did, which you'll see here. That was, let me show you right here. That's this pattern. See, it says 6 times now, but minus the number that came out, it was 5 times. So that I was looking at that pattern and I was looking at this pattern. And I'll tell you, this will be coming soon too. So anyway, I turned around and I went there, took everything out, and I just chose that pattern, OEOO. And there you go. You got 20 numbers and the winning number in there. Hold on. Winning number here is 9237, right? It's supposed to be in there. Oh, and the reason it's not in there because of the pattern. So when I was about to place the bet like this, right? And I realized, I said, you know what? What if it's the other way around? So I took that one in and I discarded this one because I said this came 3 times in a row. It didn't come high, low, low, high, the last 3 in the back. And that's what I did there. Now you see it dealing with 31 numbers, right? Then I turned around and I went here and I went to my sums. here with the sum filters David had, right? Be nice if they had cut sums here. This would have been even great, but like the Pick3. But so I turned the sums off, and I know that the average sums are 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, and 23 you have, right? And so you look, you got 30 numbers there. So the first thing I said was it's not going to be 11 and it's not going to be 13. Right, so I took away those two. And there you go. You see you got 26. Somehow I end up playing 24 numbers. But there you go. And the winning number right there, 9237 straight. That's what makes lotto odds great. It doesn't always work, but there's times it can reduce it so dramatically that it helps you. And once you start learning pattern recognition, when you can realize how the patterns behave, that's the most important part. I'll show you something. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to give you a real quick thing and show you something. Let me just find one real quick. Okay, here you go. You see here, E-E-O-E, right? And the next draw, you see the OE there switch? See, I would have predicted that. I'm looking for that to switch. Now, I don't know about the rest of them. Now, I'm guessing will one of them stay the same, meaning you had here, this a switch. Would I get a O now? Look at this. I would have said a O. So now a switcher gave me O-O-E-O or O-O-E-E. And that's what I look for. I'll show you another. Let me see if I can find more that does that. See here? O-E. E-O, I'm sorry, O-E. See the flip, the switch? So that right there triggered me to look now on the outside and then build a pattern upon it. So once you reverse that, right? Now what you got? You got O-E in the middle. What should it be now? Two O's now? Bang, and still be an O? Or will it change and be E-O-E what? Another O or C-E? So then you could have played E-O-E-E or O-O-E-E. You see? So that's a great way of, pattern recognition. Like I said, that's my thing. I'm looking forward to Sensei David doing this lottery pool for the Pick3, so we can start making this money, guys, as well. I want to thank Mike for my Pick3 4 chart. This is my project, my own personal project that I have with SUG. And here is where I have a sum group chart and a cut sum group combined together. So this is see here, this is sums from 0 to 12, sums from 13 to 23. The majority of sums during my studies in the Pick3 come from the sum 13 to 23 in the Pick3. That's where most of all your sums come from, the most. The sums with 0 to 12 are very least. As you can look at, you'll see here. You could go 22 days without from a sum that's under 12 and under. You could go 84 days without your numbers, any number you got that adds up to 30 and 30 to 36, meaning quad nines, people like that, or 998, 997. Those numbers would be in this sum group. So it's telling you how often they come. So, so my philosophy is you want to catch a lot of fish, don't go with a fish net, a fishing rod, go with a fishing net. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you need a pool, you want to go where mostly the fishes swim. They swim between here, 10 to 13. Now, cut some. Why I got this? This to let me know high, this is a low even, low odd, high even, high odd, cut sums. So I'm tracking those as well. So at the same time, I can see, if you notice, these sums here, how they're going. So that's what I appreciate, and it's good for me. It works for me. Some people, it might not work for you, but it works for me. I haven't seen no one with this. The website is very big. I know there's a lot of people out there that's doing this stuff, but they're not sharing it with me. That's of course. So anyway, I created this out of my own head. I had this idea for a while back when this young lady was trying to create it for me. I designed it, and she started selling my idea to people where I was tracking the sums using this same color. But as you could see, that didn't work because without me, you got to have the whole package. So then now that's my one of my projects to pick for. Here go the next project, and this is with the 1-2 sums, as well as if you notice, I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 represent all odds on the right, and it represent all highs on the left of the digits over here. This is the 1-2 sum. So when you see it in blue, you see everything in blue, you know it's even sum. You see it highlighted yellow, those are what I call mirror, I call them mirror pairs. I call them mirrors, right? So these are mirrors. See, 2-2, 2-1. That's a mirrors. Just and I got that idea from our sensei David when he was talking about it, but he kind of went away from it, and I kept studying it, and I've been very successful with it. And I've been, in and out with it, but I believe I got it down packed now, where I was able to added to the Pick 4 because we were doing it in the Pick 3, and then I said let me try it in the Pick 4. So I got Mike to do the creation for it. So what I have here, all I did was the 2-2 represents the 2-2 here represents low cut sums. If you notice, no matter what you see, every 2-2 is always a low cut sum. You see, so it's 20, 22, 24, 12, 10, anything is going to be low. Cut some, or you get, I think it's 2-1 will be 12 and 14. Yeah, 2-1. And see, like here, you got now this cut some here. Now the 1-1, like see 1-1-2-2, that would be, where's that at? What, right here. See, 16. It's either 16 or 18. If you find the sum 18 somewhere here, you'll see where it could be that. So see, look, 16 sum, 1-1-2-2. So what I noticed, and you see the numbers 0358, right? Look here, 0664, different numbers, but the coding, but this is not the 2211, but here it goes, right there. That's now this right here is, I call this, what's the mirror? So you'll say, oh, this is not the same. This represent one low, right? So that's telling me it's 3 highs. But this is telling me this is the real what counts, because this is saying 2 evens. 2 evens making an even sum automatically. So if it's a 2 in the back, if it's a 4 or a 5, it's always going to be blue. So you notice, see the 5 right there is blue. That represents all highs. I'm sorry, all odds. And so the 2, 4, and 5 is all odds. The 1 and the 3 is um odd sums. The 2, 4, and 5 is even sums. The 1 and 3, if you notice, the 3 is always in red. There's no blue 3. There's no 1. Well, you'll get the 1 blue. That'll be like what is it? I think it's I think you get 1 blue in there. No. There's no 2-1. I think that there was a reverse, but oh no, that's with the 2-1. So you'll get like 1-2-2-1, but that's still red. That's still red because that's an even sum. That's what makes it an even sum. So 1 will always be red in the back, and a 2 will always be blue. And you say, well, what good is that to know? It's very good. Trust me. And as you can see here, see the 3, I have them color coded, so it's easy to know what you haven't been seeing. See, like you notice here, all highs and all lows represent yellow. So you could tell how many times often do they come out. If your numbers is all lows, you ain't gonna get nothing. You see what I'm saying? So, that's one of the things I like tracking and all of that. And this is called power pairs. You have 11 power pairs. It's 05, 07, 16, 18, 25, 27, 29, 36, 38, 47, 49. 5 of those out of the power pairs, 11 power pairs, 5 of them we call mirror pairs. So you'll notice them, that's what these numbers are. And I noticed that I think so far the most I've seen was like the average is 3 to 4 days out, but I've seen it take about 6 days where where the numbers that came out didn't have a power pair in it. The X is meaning that no number in there is a power pair, and that's usually when it's 3 highs or it's 3 lows possibly, or sometimes, but mostly 3 highs or all lows. You won't see the power pair. So if you notice, you'll look all lows and 3 highs. There's a chance that the power pair might not be in there. There's a chance for it because it got one low. You have a good chance you will get it. But as you can see here, 3 highs, no power pair. See here, 3 highs, no power pair. Bang. So that's helpful to let me know when I notice I don't see a mirror. When the last time I seen a 05 or 16, you see, and they follow each other. Mirrors follow each other. 27, see, 2705. See, they follow each other. Especially in the Pick 4, you're gonna see them a lot more. And because I got them color coded. If you also notice that these sums are falling in a sequence, in a group together. Look right here. This whole group right here is nothing but even sums. A whole group there. You got 1, 2, like 4 days. Just even sums. So if you're playing 13, 15, 17, 19, and 21, 23, you missed out. You lost your money right there because you're not paying attention. That is running all these even. So what would you say? I would keep on playing it until I feel it's getting ready to change. You see here, when the change is going to happen. Look, 2, 2. Only a 1 and a 3 is red. So guess what? You just had a 3. So I'll be looking for a 1 eventually. Bang, here come that 1. Boom, right there. Now when the 1 comes, what is going to come with? 1, 1. You see you had here 1, 1. 1, 1, you didn't see 2, 1. And see, that's how you start reading this. Anyway, I'll make other videos in the near future. The Pick 3 again. The Pick 4 is really what I'm focusing on now. This is another one of my projects here. This one is called the even and odd sums, high and low patterns, where I separated the high and low patterns so I could see them individually, how many days each one's been out. I decided to keep the low and high combined together here, but everything else, as you could see, 17 days it took for 3 lows to come out. So that's the longest it can go. But then it was 8, and here you're down to 6. So right now, to me, if I'm doing North Carolina, I would be looking for this to show up. The 1 low with 3 highs, or 3 lows with 1 high. I mean, you could get all highs. You could get that, and that gonna jump in. But if it does, no matter what happens, and that eventually one of this pattern here or this pattern is about to come. I think if it's all lows, then I would definitely be looking at this to follow. If it's 3 lows come out tonight, and then I would look for midday that this will show up, because each one brings another one. So you just got to guess, and that's where it comes in, guessing, figuring out now your sums, what your sum's going to be. Because when you use the 3 highs, 3 lows, you also got to guess the sum now. Is it going to be all odds, or evens? Like here, I would say, based on what I've seen here, I noticed now I know what's missing. I'm betting on that 3 evens would show up, and that will become an odd sum. Because I notice here, see, 3 evens, that's it. The last 3 evens was 8, 4, 1, 0. That was it. And the rest has been 3 R's, 3 R's, 3 R's, 2 R's, 3 R's, 3 R's. I know we counting the even, so you count it even. 1 even, 1 even, 1 even, 2 even, 1 even, 1 even, 2 even. So where's the 3 evens? That's what I would be looking for. 3 evens is definitely due, which gives you an odd sum. So it's looking for an odd sum. So now you want to go find what odd sum. But if I would say this, you got to find out whether you're going for the 3 odds, 3 highs. Because if you think of 3 highs, then possibly 2 of them will be odds. So most likely you're going to have 2 high odds or 1 high, 1 low odd. And if I mean,
But
I'm
doing your
sorry,
own tax
not
application
odds,
are block-free
evens.
online.
So
More people can
so
file
if I'm
directly with
liking three
TurboTax.
evens and I
Help
got
is
this
here.
here, or it has a
What are we
stronger
doing when
chance
we're at the
really for
top?
being this
What do you
because of three
do?
evens.
You
Meaning,
come
I
to
believe one
vision
even
with
will be high,
MVP.
two will be low, and the
MVP.
other
Freshly
one will be a
tasty.
low
The way to
odd.
move.
So that
It's
means a
not
one and a
today,
three
it's
possible.
DiGiorno.
Because when you have evens,
Check in,
evens
check
bring out
in. The
mostly
way
lows.
to
This it's a 3 to 1, 2 to 1
thus
ratio.
preserving the
All right,
rarest of
for
species.
where you have
Sleeping
three
together.
lows and
Book
only
everything
two
now
highs
at
in the evens,
Hilton.com.
but you
And
have three
remember,
highs and
Hilton.
two lows in the odds.
Three words.
So
Warm strawberry
this
jam.
would be very good to look out
Three
for.
more words.
Three lows
Perfect as
with three
is.
evens and a high, but you can't
Fuzzy,
forget
just like
this
ice
one
cream.
too. So
It's
I have
science.
to get more into the studying for it. I'm not going to do it on this video now. I'll probably do a prediction, and I'll post it up in the prediction tonight for North Carolina. Okay? All right. I hope this video helped you guys out. I'll see you on the winning side.